Hello people, this is Eric Cobra.
And Ron Anaja.
And Warlord 1.
And Gibnea.
And this is Let's Watch My Little Pony Season 4, Episode 7? 7, right?
Yeah, I
7.
think so.
Bats.
Huh.
And I actually know that this episode would be called Bats because I think it was Tara Strong who revealed a couple of them and said this would be like cats, but with bats instead.
Oh.
I actually have no idea what.
So it'll be a nonsensical musical?
I have no idea. She might be, just fooling around. I mean, you know how she is. So in any case, I think we are,
Huh.
Any minute now.
a bit louder than the others.
Okay.
Yeehaw! It's officially Apple Bucking Day.
Oh, this again?
Ripe and juicy. Perfect for bucking.
I think a little lower will do.
Well, she loves what she does.
What? What isn't supposed to do that, is it?
What?
What's going on? They're back.
Bad apples.
Ah, the bats.
My little pony, my little
Huh.
pony.
So maybe there's a lack of harvests here.
But yeah, did you notice this what last episode was?
Nah, I just vaguely saw something, but I will be a little more attentive this time.
Waller pointed it out.
Oh yeah, he's in the house.
Ah, there he is.
Discord is in the house.
This- Oh, yeah.
And of course that guy will find a way to sneak into the opening credits.
Of course.
So let us see what we're dealing with this time.
So he's Russia's housekeeper now?
Maybe.
I need all hooves and claws on deck.
Calm down, Applejack.
Calm down? How can I calm down at a time like this? Vampire fruit bats are attacking Sweet Apple Acres.
Vampire fruit bats?
Fruit bats usually stayed put in the West Orchard.
The fruit bats do, but these aren't just your everyday ordinary fruit bats. They're vampire fruit bats.
You already said that.
I'll be darned if they think they're gonna sink
Maybe
their
they
fangs
didn't
into
hear
my
her
blue
properly
ribbon
the
apple.
first time.
What the hell is that? Damn!
This here's our entry into the Appaloosa State Fair's produce competition. You know how much TLC goes into getting an apple to grow like this?
Applejack.
TLC what?
Tender loving care.
Really go.
Oh!
Them vampire bats want to shrivel it up like a raisin.
Oh, I'm sure if we just let them know how special that particular apple is to you, they'll leave it alone.
Yeah, right. Be my guest.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Vampire Bat. We were just wondering if maybe you wouldn't mind leaving that really big apple alone?
That must be a no.
Well, what'd he say?
Yes.
They're dicks.
But it could have been a no.
Oh,
This is the first vampire fruit bat I've ever met, and, well, it might take some time for me to really understand their language.
uh-huh. And in the meantime, this pest and his vermin friends are gonna go after my prized apple. And while they're at it, every other apple in the orchard. These vampire bats are nothing but a bunch of
I
monsters.
saw this.
Monsters?
Picture leave it now
harsh,
again.
don't you
But
think?
Twilight turned it into an orange.
Huh. Okay, there's a lot of them.
Vampire bats will give you a fright. Eating apples both day and night. They rest for a minute, maybe 3. Then they're eating every apple in your apple tree. They don't care about nada, not zilch, no nothing. Except bringing about an orchard's destruction.
Now wait just a minute.
Wow, there's a lot of
There's
them.
another side to this. And if I did not defend them, then I would be remiss. These bats are mamas and papas too. They care for their young just like we ponies do.
Oh, give me a break, you're being too kind. These creatures have a one-track mind. The orchard is not their restaurant. But do they ever think what others may want? No, they don't. And that is just
Okay.
a fact. These bats, they simply don't know how to act.
That's where I have to disagree. They're loyal to their family, spreading seeds both far and wide.
You see one coming, you better run and hide. They're big and ugly and mean as sin. Will you look at the state my trees are in?
They help your trees, they'll grow stronger, faster.
They've turned my life to a total disaster.
Well, I for one don't have a doubt. These vermin must be stamped right out.
I second that. They've got to go. These bats, they've got to hit the road. It comes down to just one simple fact. They've crossed the line. It's time to fight them.
Stop the bats, stop the bats, make them go and not.
Why am I getting flashbacks to, you know, that mob song from Beauty and the Beast?
Yep. It may be true that they're loyal to their families and all that, but it doesn't change the fact that they're ruining Applejack's orchard, so I'm kinda agreeing with her on this.
I'm sorry, Fluttershy, but I believe Applejack has made the better argument. These vampire fruit bats sound downright dreadful.
So let's get to rounding them up so that they don't destroy the rest of my orchard.
Fruit bat roundup, fruit bat roundup! What if instead of rounding them up,
God damn it, Pinky.
let them have part of the orchard?
Have you lost your pest-loving mind?
They're only here because they're hungry. If we built a sanctuary for them, they could have their own apples to enjoy. After a while, they could even help the rest of your orchard. The vampire bats don't eat the seeds of the apples, and when they spit them out, they grow into even more productive apple trees.
True.
Listen, Fluttershy,
Ah,
that
boy.
sounds real nice and all, but every second we spend building this so-called sanctuary is a second they'll spend destroying orchard.
She's got a point
What
too.
it was like the last
Yeah.
time there was an infestation.
This is
But Granny Smith
very
told me
interesting.
enough
I mean,
stories about it that just
it
the
can
thought
be
gives me
hard to decide what to
nightmares.
do when, you know,
Granny says we lost a huge section of orchard that year. They had to ration out
when both
apples
sides
all
have valid arguments.
Yep.
What about the cider?
What's the right thing to
There
do?
was still cider, right?
Not a drop.
No cider? No cider? We need to round up these monsters and we need to do it now!
If Granny Smith wasn't with Apple,
Oh, that's someone who doesn't have a point.
Competition in Appaloosa, she'd be here telling us to do.
What? No alcohol!
Sorry, Fluttershy, but I think Applejack is right. I just wish there was another way we could convince them not to eat them in the first place. Maybe there is.
You're not going to try that spell you did on the
So,
Parasprites,
good news
right?
and bad news.
Because they start
The good
eating
news is
everything
that I
but
have a
apples,
spell that can
and
get
they're
vampire
vampires.
bats to stop
Oh.
eating
Oh,
them.
DS!
But in order for the spell to work, I need the bat's full and complete attention.
Oh no.
Fluttershy, I need you to do your stare on the bats.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
What's the problem? You've used the stare plenty of times before.
Yes, but it's not something I take lightly. I've made a vow not to use it except in dire circumstances.
This circumstance is plenty dire to me.
Me too. Think of the cider. Oh,
What's somebody... Priorities! You fail at them!
I'm sorry. I just don't like the idea of taking away the thing that really makes the vampire fruit bats vampire fruit bats. It just feels wrong.
But if we don't do this, there won't be any apples left for any pony here in Ponyville. Doesn't that feel wrong too?
Yeah. It is a dilemma. I mean, she can't just let them ruin Applejack's
So what's it gonna
livelihood.
be, Fluttershy? Will you do your stare on the bats or not?
Okay, I'll do it. Good choice. I knew you wouldn't side with those icky bats.
You're not helping, Rarity.
Icky. First round of cider's on me.
I mean, I don't have anything against the vampire bats because, you know, they're just doing what they do. Like, I don't have anything against other pests. But if my... Oh, sorry about the
Oh,
hats.
good.
Yes, sorry about the hat, Pinky.
Yeah,
Seriously, what?
They look like a bit like gremlins.
yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, I can also understand when animals like this invade. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, want to protect grasshoppers when they invade farmland or something like that. But this is fun.
Scheiße!
Aren't you afraid that they might bite?
No, I have no idea. Maybe they just eat.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Good work, every pony. I think we got them all. Now all we need is for you to do your stare.
Are you sure I really need...
You...
Well, if you don't want them to just start killing them, then yes.
I really hate to do this to you. I just hope you can forgive me.
Good. Now you go, Twilight.
All right.
So, in how many ways can this go horribly wrong?
No idea.
Any.
Because, yeah, again, the power sprites.
What?
You can stop staring, Fluttershy.
Huh.
Did it work? Only one way to find out for sure.
It looks like they have leaves for ears.
Yeah, ordinary vampire bats, no, ordinary fruit bats did have that too in this universe.
Oh.
I want to
Yeah,
But they were just a bit more green.
they are not eating apples now, but...
Don't mention it, Applejack.
I don't remember that.
Really?
But I'll take your word for it.
Now all we gotta do is sweep
So,
up
now
these
what are
covers
they
so I can start bucking fresh tomorrow morning.
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Today, take two.
I sense something bad here.
Time to collect those juicy sweet apples.
The spell didn't work.
You're darn tootin' the spell didn't work. I think we're gonna have to take more extreme measures.
I hear you, Applejack. Come on, every pony. Let's track down those vampire bats.
They just look confused.
Huh.
Wait a minute.
A magazine for
I
bats.
think these bats are the ones that
There are
suffer
magazines for
outright.
everything. Even walking.
Oh, I
Aren't eating your
think what went
apples.
wrong. I know what went wrong.
Yeah, Fluttershy, oh, no.
You're our animal expert. Do you know of any other creature that might be capable of this?
I'm sorry. I don't.
Well, there's only
Maybe
one
this
way
girl
to
was some
find
kind
out.
of hypnosis,
We'll
and
have to
since
catch
she was
whoever it
looking in
is in
their
the air.
eyes, maybe
How do you propose
it
we do
affected
that?
her too.
Reflected back.
Oh god, vampire Fluttershy.